Hey boys and girls, this is Wildman Willis here, and I'm doing a review of WWE Fastlane 2018. This is the last pay-per-view before WrestleMania 34, and even though it was a predictable pay-per-view, it still was a very decent and enjoyable pay-per-view. I'm not going to go to any matches in specific order, but the main event was awesome. Told a lot of storylines. Seemed like Shane is going to be fighting Sami Zayn or Kevin Owens. And maybe that's going to be the tag match with him and Daniel Bryan versus them two. So we'll see how this goes. Hopefully, AJ Styles kept the championship. So even though we all knew they wasn't going to change the match. So Nakamura versus AJ Styles, which should be the main event, but it's not. So we might as well just be happy that we getting the match at WrestleMania, period. So I don't know who John Cena going to be fighting, even though it seemed like all roads leads to the Undertaker, even though he didn't come out tonight. But we'll see how that goes. The New Day versus the Usos. We was expecting them to get another clinic. They did good. They was each doing each other's moves, which was cool to see. But it's one of the matches where it seemed like the Bludgeon Brothers are going to be in there. So another multi-man match at WrestleMania. I think this is going to be multi-mania this year more than WrestleMania. And we had Randy Orton surprisingly winning the U.S. title against Bobby Roode. So I don't know if they're going to turn Roode heel finally or what. But we'll see what's going on with that. I'm very, very curious to see what's happening with that one. So I want to see how they're going to pull this. Randy is now a Grand Slam champion. He done had all the titles. And Nakamura versus Rusev, they begin the show, and that match was awesome. Man, Rusev deserved better than what he been getting lately. He need to be more up on the card because he done organically got himself over, even though he's a heel. But still, people just can't help but to cheer for Rusev. And Aiden English coming out there rapping in the beginning of the show, which was cool to see. And then we had the women's title match, which was Charlotte versus Ruby Riott. Their chemistry was off in this joint. Ugh. They was kind of sloppy during that match. I don't think they had enough house show matches with each other to pull off a very clean match. Maybe once they get more matches under their belt, but it seemed like it's going to be Charlotte versus Asuka at WrestleMania. You know, we all knew that coming in. So then we had a tag team match with Natalya and Carmella versus Becky Lynch and Naomi. The match was pretty good. All the women are good in the ring, so you can't really get a bad match out of any of them. And Carmella's done got way better than what she started off with, so that's cool to see. And that match was pretty by the numbers, so it wasn't nothing really to write home about. So this card went by very quickly, surprising enough. There wasn't that much of a filler in it, surprising enough. And wonder what they're going to do with the Bludgeon Brothers. Are they going to get them the belts or what? We'll see what's going on with that. So we all basically know how the card, well, we really don't really know how the card is totally shaping up for WrestleMania. We got some of the main title matches, but all the little other stuff, I guess, is going to happen in the next 4 or 5 weeks. So, all in all, this Fastlane pay-per-view, I didn't mind it at all. It was predictable, but I didn't think that Randy Orton was going to get the belt. So that was just something I was shocked about. But it seemed like it's going to lead to Jinder Mahal, Randy Orton, and Bobby Roode in a three-way match. It seemed like we're going to have another three-way match for the SmackDown Tag Team titles. Hopefully that be the only two three-way matches of the show, but I think we might end up getting maybe a 4 or 5 man. Oh yeah, we already got three actually. We got Miz versus Balor and Seth, and I think more people gonna get in that match. Maybe that's the match that Elias and Braun, and that's probably how Braun get the Intercontinental title. So I really want Braun in the main event, and a lot of people do, but I guess that's not going to happen. So we'll see. All in all, this was a good pay-per-view. This is Wildman Willis signing off. Peeps, I